All right, what is going on, everyone? Anthony Drew Gary, host of the How To Show, and this week we're going to talk about how to make money by participating in focus groups. And the reason that I wanted to do this is because tonight, as I am recording this, I just got home from a focus group. This was one of the longer form groups that I have participated in. I was actually a mock juror for this one, and it paid out $500. And so if that sounds interesting to you, hopefully you'll keep watching and you'll give this idea some thought. But in a general sense, focus groups and research opportunities like this pay you for your feedback on very specific data sets. And they're ultimately looking for very specific demographic sets to fill their individual needs. And so with a little bit of luck, honestly, you can find yourself some opportunities to make $100, $200, $300+ $100, even upwards and more than that, if the opportunities align and you're what they're looking for. And so, honest to goodness, the most complicated part of taking part in a focus group is finding the opportunities. And so sometimes I've found them by stumbling on them by sponsored Facebook ads. But more important to that is that you have to be in touch with the actual research groups that put them on behalf of the folks who are looking to gather information. And so the easiest way to do this is to run some sort of a search for research groups or research facilities or focus group research, and then your geographic area behind it. And so, you know, for me, that would be Research Groups Indianapolis. And high likelihood that that's going to populate with the types of things that you'll want to see there. And so you'll get in touch with those folks. Usually there's an online portal that does all of this, but you may have to make a few phone calls to let them know that you are interested in taking part in their focus groups in the future. And you'll answer some basic general demographic questions about yourself, you know, who you are and where you come from and maybe what you do for a living, maybe your zip code, maybe your income targets, and then, you know, maybe some data about your gender, your ethnicity, different things of that, your age, et cetera, because when companies look to gather research, one of two things is happening. They're either looking for a broad canvas of a whole bunch of different backgrounds, or they're looking for something very specific. And either way, you've got to give them the information so that they can determine whether or not you're a fit for what they're trying to do. But the breadth and the depth of the opportunities here are really endless. I've signed a non-disclosure with every single one of these that I've done, but at a real high level, I can tell you that I've been everything from a mock juror to somebody who has been in a group setting, giving opinions about legislation with somebody on a double-screened mirrored wall, paying attention to you the whole time, to taste testing food, to giving my opinion on the visuals of home improvement items. And so there's a lot of different opportunities and a lot of different arenas where companies or political candidates or lobbyists or companies looking to handle litigation are looking for an idea of what the general market may think about whatever they're trying to do. And so they find small sample sizes of folks who are interested in giving their feedback and giving their time in exchange for money. So it's a great opportunity that way. And, you know, from an hourly standpoint, usually it's pretty good. You can make anywhere from $100 to $150 for an hour or two, or the one that I did today. It did take the majority of my day, but that one paid out $400, and I got a $100 bonus for one of the raffles that they did midday. And so just want to plant this seed in somebody's mind. You know, if 2023 is maybe geared toward your year of getting your finances right, getting your money right, and you're looking for these different side hustle opportunities to hopefully change the trajectory of your finances, this may be a solution for you to help piece that together and get some more income coming in a non-traditional way that admittedly isn't very replicable. I've done 4 of these over the last couple of years, but I still continue to get the emails about them now because I'm in their system, and they'll send me opportunities, and different agencies do this a little bit differently. One point that I'll make to this is that sometimes they'll have you do a little pre-screening about your specific circumstances to either weed you in or weed you out. And so sometimes I have to do those only to find out that I'm not what they're looking for one reason or another. But that's part of it, and you know, ultimately I have gotten to do several of these, and so I would say that my experience is worthwhile overall, globally speaking, with a multitude of these different companies now. And I have to preface that this is geographically specific, and what I mean by that is that if you live out in the middle of nowhere, your opportunities to do this may not be as great as somebody who lives in a urban area or a dense suburban area, just somewhere with a lot of people, a lot of population. And so don't send me hate mail that you live out in the sticks and you don't have access to focus groups. I apologize on behalf of all of the folks that may find themselves in that circumstance. So if this is something that's interesting to you, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've got any questions. I'll be happy to talk more about my feedback on them. I can't get specific on the topics, but in a general sense, you know, they range anywhere from you giving your opinion in a group to you giving your opinion individually and through all different sorts of mediums. Sometimes it's on paper, sometimes it's on a tablet, sometimes it's verbal. Really nothing is off limits, but at the end of the day, they're all the same in the sense that you're just giving your opinion and they're paying you for it. So it's really kind of a cool thing that's going on. So again, if you've got any questions about it, leave me some comments down below. I will respond to those as necessary. And hopefully you check this out. Hopefully it's worthwhile to you. That's going to bring this episode of the show to a close. Again, hopefully you're getting benefit from these each and every Wednesday, and the short form videos will not stop just because they're fun to make. You can subscribe to the channel to be the first to know about new content and get my content published on your YouTube homepage. Hopefully you're looking through that because YouTube usually sends you stuff that you want to watch, and you want to watch me, right? We'll see. If you got any feedback for the show, let me know down below. If you are looking to transact real estate in Indiana, the Indianapolis market specifically, get in touch with me in the comments down below or at IndyDwell.com. Until next time, this is Anthony Drew Gary, host of The How To Show, signing off.